Hey, Splendid Snakeo here with another figure review. This time we have the Transformers Prime Deluxe Ripclaw from the Beast Hunter series. I got this guy at the same time as I got Vertebrake, and what can I say about this guy? I really like him. And as per usual, I question a couple of things. And I've seen something on this that I've never seen it implemented before, and I've got to say I do actually really like it. He's sporting this really nice, like turquoisey kind of green, and it's really cool. Very like dragon-esque. He's like a mini dragon, which is quite funky. Quick size comparison. If you want to stand up, here we have next to a Vehicle in vehicle mode. You see, like towers him ridiculously. And here we have him next to his previous guy who I just did, Vertebrake. He's got quite a nice bit of height in him, but Vertebrake's a lot bulkier. And then finally here we have against the king of gods, Zeus. I mean, Predator King. Again, like mini, massive, just. So that's pretty cool, you know, that's why this guy's the king. He's just humongous. Very narrow and quite heavy, deceptively heavy, because he's got this massive tail which is quite easily length for him, and like they've done something really peculiar with it. I'll show you. If you grab this part here and kind of pull this part away and lift this part at the same time, you can do that, and that's actually came out of the box, and I was like, that's a bit weird. And then bleh, it's all rubber. The whole tail is rubber, and none of these are actually attached apart from this one. So if you pull them down and separate them, then you can actually stretch his tail out and make it a lot more tail-esque. And he's got this part here which just goes in the tail there, which you can also hold as a weapon. Go on, come on, go on. Man, that's really in there. There we go. Really long handle. And it's a pretty cool claw. We'll come to that in a second. But yeah, you know, that's his tail, and it's, like I said, nice like rubber. It's really weird. Never seen anyone implement something like that. But you move all the joints down to their corresponding places, and then you pull this down and then you clip it back in there, and you've got a bent tail which you can arch right forward. So that claw on the tip of it is pretty cool. Without it, go back to there. Like I said, it's really weird implementation, but it's very cool at the same time. Do like it. Speaking of the claw, it's pretty funky. It's kind of simple but complex at the same time. It's got, you open it up and it clips in place, and you push the button here and it automatically grabs hold of something. Ah, it's got me. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I think it's a cool, funky gimmick. It's a gimmick I like. And it works really well. So that's very funky. Very like that. Very like that. I wish I very liked the English language. But yeah, very cool. Like I said, it clips onto the tail, or you can hold it as a weapon, but we'll come over to that again in a minute. The overall look of this guy is pretty nice. His wings are this like dark red. He's got quite a lot of red throughout. The green is, I don't know if it's meant to be, but there's a lot of like paint bleeding like going throughout it, like on the tail. See, I don't know if it was trying to go for like a marble look, but it's very weird. The head is also very weird. It's on a ball here, so you can only look up. Whoops. Oh no, came out. There you go. Right, you can only look up that much, down to that much, but you can go around full 360. But it's on the bottom jaw. So to open his jaw, you have to do the top one, which is a rubber. Very soft rubber. So that's weird. I'm not quite sure why they chose to make that rubber. It doesn't, I just don't really know. Well, I guess actually it makes sense to, they could have easily reversed that, you know, they could have put the peg into there and made this on a hinge here. The hinge is there. It's just, again, very peculiar why they've chosen to do that way around. I don't like the rubber head. Not a fan of that. Don't know why they keep doing that. But yeah, you know, I've only really got one other gripe with it. Apart from that, it's pretty funky. The wings there are, like I said, a hinge, so they can go forward all the way down like that. So that's pretty funky. They can go up to that, so they can practically go back. So again, pretty cool. Nothing in the neck whatsoever. Shoulders are on a hinge here, so they can go up and down. They're also on a ball, so they can go full 360. And there is a bend in the elbow there, and then a swivel there. And then hands or claws can go to there, to there. The tail I showed you can go all the way up to there, all the way there, and when it's unclipped you can ravel wherever you really want. These are just on a simple peg, a T-cut, so they can go like down and around, and there's a bend just here, there's a bend here, and then it's on a ball. So that's the monster's, excuse me, the beast's articulation. It's very, very cool. Now, to do the transformation, I actually do really like this guy's transformation, especially the legs. They're quite ingenious and ridiculously simple. So we'll get to that in a minute. The head, you kind of pull these apart like that, and then once you pull them apart, you want to bring the head back and accordion it at this part here to go to that, and that just sits there. It doesn't clip in or anything, it just sits there. You can close the wings on it if you want to hold it snug. You then want to grab these parts here, and they just open up like so. Now they're actually on the same hinge as the wing, so just bear that in mind. And then you want to bring the whole waist forward like that, and that kind of clips into there. Okay, these stay at the back here like that. Point the legs down. You then want to bring the arms down, and then you want to bring them round, and you'll grab the two spikes, bring them round onto this little notch here. Really blurry, we're blurry, aren't we? There we go. And then push that, and that clips into there and reveals the hand. Same on this one. Push that, that clips to there, reveals the hand. Grab these, pull these down like that, down like that for the shoulder blades, shoulder pads even. Put the head down. Doesn't want to go down. Right, now for the legs, things I said that I really liked. You extend this here and bring this down here, and then you just very simply just accordion this whole part here into there, and that now makes this whole one piece. And I think that's really, really ingenious. Again, just accordion it and just push it into there. It doesn't really clip in, but it sits very nice. I've not had it come out once, and it makes it a very smooth like shin. So I really like that. Stand them up straight. Bring the arms up. Bring the shoulder blades down. Kind of need his, because his tail's all rubber, it's quite heavy, so you do need to make it as like a counterbalance or even a third leg. And there we have Ripclaws in his robot mode. Now, let's do a quick size comparison. Here is a Viacom. And here we have with Knockout. Here we have with Soundwave. And Starscream. First edition Starscream, so I should point out. You can see it's got a pretty much better height than Vertebrake, but not by much. He's still pretty much the shortest person there, and he's quite narrow as well, which is kind of weird because these guys are supposed to be like huge beasts. But you know, as per usual, that's their design. I think maybe they should have all been Voyager, but if they had done that, then the costs would have been just ridiculous, wouldn't they? Finally, here he is next to Vertebrake, and here he is next to Predaking. Again, he's up there, smaller than his leg. But you know, these things are going to look absolutely awesome on my shelf, and I cannot wait to get them all. Really, yeah, I want to Pokemon them. There's not actually that many out. There's another version of the Vertebrake which I said in my previous video is a Laserbeak, and this guy is actually not a repaint. He is just the Ripclaws, but there's basically two other molds to get, which is the Skystalker and the Grimwing. Now the Grimwing and Skystalker mould are also used for the Skylinks and Dark Steel, and the Skylinks and Dark Steel are two that actually appeared in the movie. So there you go. Right, anyway, so articulation in robot mode. The tail you can still bring like right up to that there, so that's pretty cool. Your wings you kind of still have, but you have to be wary of these parts here, because now they're attached, they kind of want to go with it. The shoulder pads, they're on a hinge from here. The head is on a ball, but it's got a big collar, and it's got a pretty cool head sculpt. I do actually really like that. I'm trying to get in focus. There you go. It looks very like, I don't know, it's really cool. It's very menacing. There's no like light pipe or anything. Solid plastic, but it looks really menacing. You know what it reminds me of? Ultron. That's what it reminds me of. That would actually make a really cool movie Ultron head. Custom idea. Really nice. Great Predacon logo here. Nice bit of like bronzy kind of gold, supposed to be. It's really nice. Nice detail throughout. Very nice. Right. Like I said, the wings there on a hinge, the head's on a ball, shoulder pads can go up on that. The arms are on hinges, they can go up and down there. They're on a ball, so they can go around only like to there due to the shoulder pads. So if you can get the shoulder pad out of the way, then obviously you can go all around. The elbows are on a ball, so they can the elbows are on a hinge, so they can go up 90 degrees to there, and their wrists are on a cut there, and then hand can go forward to there. So that's actually one of my gripes. I wish this was a ball rather than a hinge, because you know, he can't bring his arm forward. His arm's stuck in just a cut movement. I'm not a fan of them. Nice little blade there. We have a waist cut, if I'm not mistaken. There we go, a waist cut. No ab crunch or anything. T-cut hips, so they can go, well, Spartan kick of that. That's somewhat crazy. Thigh swivel, but very minimal. To there, to there. Knees can bend just right 90 degrees, but they can also go backwards due to transformation. And then the ankles are on a ball, so they can go around there. You could probably even like turn these around if you wanted to like change the feet up, but you don't really need to. So it's pretty funky, that's pretty cool. And then tail, like I said, is on hinge, or you can separate and make it loose. So nice range of articulation short of the elbows. Very happy with it. Really do like that. Okay, so, and as I said, he can hold his weapon. Sorry, I almost forgot that part. So that's pretty cool. So to transform his back, you want to extend these parts up and kind of put them together. You don't want to clip them together just yet. You need to bring the neck up, and there's two little teeth here and here, and they go into here and on both sides. Sorry, I thought I saw something there. There you go. Once that's in, that's the neck done. You then need to bring the arms forward, like so, and lift them up. Then you want to unhinge the back from, well, from there really, and it goes all the way back to there. Bring these plates round, get under the arms, round, get under the arms, and they just kind of hold there. They don't really clip in, so be wary of that. Hinge the arms out of the way. Right, rotate the hands out, so these spikes are pointing down. Grab these two spikes and bring them all the way forward, and then bring them up a bit, because this is the heel in beast mode. To do the legs, get attacked by wings and things. You want to bend this part down, and then just accordion that up, and bring that plate forward, and then bring this hinge here forward, like that. And it just sits like that. They do kind of clip in, that's pretty cool. And there you go, that's it. There we have Ripclaws back in his beast mode. Very simple transformation. Do really love it. Like I said, you can put this back in the tail if you want. I'm actually going to leave it off, but I do think it's really cool, and I'm really happy with this for this guy. I cannot wait to get the rest of them. Really can't. Anyway, guys, that's my review. Thanks a lot for watching. Please leave your comments below. Please subscribe, and I will catch you guys. Sorry, Ripclaws. I will catch you guys later. Bye bye.